it's time for Real Life Stories with Spellbound. Mexican Body Shop. I had a buddy that purchased a Volkswagen Bug, and it was in pretty okay shape. Needed a little bit of body work, a little bit of engine work, but his idea was to completely refurbish it. So he got it pretty mechanically sound and decided it was time to get the body work and paint done. At this point, I was living in Southern California, and Mexico is only about three and a half hours away. So it's not uncommon for people in Southern California to go to Mexico to get automotive work done. This was his idea. He wanted to go down to Mexico. He wanted to get his body and paint done on his Volkswagen so he could get it done for a portion of the price that you could this side of the border. He asked me to go, and road trip? Heck yeah, I'm down to go. When you go to Mexico, this is how we would handle it. We would get a hotel on the American side right on the border so we could go over into Mexico, handle our business, and then come right back over the border to the American side. And that's what we did. Came into town, got a hotel right on the border on the American side, and drove the Bug in to Mexico. The best way to get information in Mexico is from the taxi cab drivers. Right on the border, there's an ocean of taxis you can pick from. One of us went up to a taxi driver and asked where the automotive area was, and he gave us directions, and we head out. We found the automotive strip with not too many problems, and we're driving down the main road trying to select which one we thought was a reputable body shop, and pulled in. Guy spoke English, seemed like he was on the up and up, gave the guy the keys, told him what we wanted, and the guy said it'll be ready tomorrow morning. So we just hung out in Mexico and had a good time. Went back to the American side that night, woke up early, and we're going to head back out to the body shop row to pick up my buddy's Volkswagen. When we got to the body shop, it looked beautiful. Everything was perfect. The body work had been done, the paint had been done, and not only that, it was done really well. The guys had done good work, and we were excited because we got this paint job and body done for a portion of the price that we would have normally got back in Los Angeles. Paid the guy, hopped in the car, and took off. And my buddy is so excited, and I'm excited for him. And he's telling me about a stereo he's going to install in it. We're driving, and we're almost home. Keep hearing this kind of rubbing noise, this strange rubbing noise that I didn't hear before when we drove down. So about 3 hours from Mexico, we pull into a gas station, and I ask him about the sound. While we're at the gas station, we're sitting at the pump. I looked down, and I saw a very small piece of newspaper underneath the fender. Apparently they had used newspaper to block off while they were painting, and it was just a little piece of newspaper left. So I thought to myself, oh, it's just a little piece of newspaper, I'll just pull it off. My buddy was standing there washing the windows, and I was pumping the gas. I leaned down to pull the piece of newspaper out, and when I did, the entire panel that we had just got fixed fell off of his Volkswagen. The dent that we took the Volkswagen down to fix was still there. They had filled the dent with newspaper and covered it with terracotta clay. I looked at my buddy. My buddy looked back at me. I was absolutely flabbergasted. I turned to him and said, you want to go back? And he looked at me and said, no, man. They're probably not even there anymore. My question is to you. Would you have gone back? You're only 30 minutes from home. 3 hours back to Mexico. Would you have taken the trip back? Thanks for listening. And this is Spellbound signing out.